In this video, I want to show how to add comma after the first word in each cell in Excel. So for example, this is what we have and this is the objective. So we are going to start now. So in doing that, we are going to be starting with the first method, which in this case will have the replace function. So with the replace function, then it is necessary to select the old text, which in this case is going to be A1. Then after that, the start number. But to have the start number, it is necessary to use the find function. So with the find function, it is also necessary to have, in this case, within the text, which is the same A1 that we have in this case. So after that, it is necessary to identify the number of characters, which in this case is going to be 0 because we want to have it where we have the space. So in this particular case, this is going to be the function, the formula. So that gives us the comma after the first word. So dragging it down, it shows everything replaced in all the cells. So that is the first method of how to add comma after the first word. So we are going to be looking at, in this particular case, the second method, which gives the same result anyway. So with the second method, we are going to be using another function. So the function, so to do that, I'm going to placing the same text in the same A1, starting from A1 to A10. So I'm going to be starting with the function now. So which is going to be, in this particular case, pointing to the A1 text. So in pointing to the A1 text, we need the substitute function. Okay, so with the substitute function, the text selected, the old text, which is going to be the space, then the new text, which I want to use in replacing that. So because it is necessary to identify that in a case like this, so which is going to be the comma to be placed where we have the space. So in this particular case, it is also necessary to identify the number, which is going to be 1. So in this case, I have easily replaced that inserted comma at the beginning of the first word. So this is the second method, which also gives the same result. So after that, we are going to be looking at the third one. So the third method also gives the same result. That means putting the comma at the end of the first word in the text inside a cell. So copying and pasting here. So in this case, I have the same text. So we are going to be using another type of function, but which gives the same result. So I'm going to expand this cell so that we can see what is going to be put in the cell. So now, in looking at this, we are going to be having the same thing, which is going to be the left function. So with the left function, I need to select the cell, then where it is going to be the number of characters. So to do that, I need the find function within the text, which is the same thing as the A1 cell. So that is what we are going to be having here. So because we want to replace the comma, it is necessary to replace the space, it is necessary to put -1. Then concatenating with a comma, then I'm going to be using the mid function. The mid function is helping us to be able to extract this particular number of text we need, starting from a particular position. So which is going to be A1. Then we define function to start from where we have the first space. So with that particular one, selecting in this particular case the text again within the text and starting from the first one. So with the number of characters in this, I'm putting 255, which means anything after that particular comma is going to be included in the text.